Hey mates, it's Mouse and welcome to another build in The Sims 4. Now, as you may know, I'm also doing the Rags to Riches challenge on this channel, and this house is actually designed for Skyler, the star of that series. So one of the things that I had to think about is her garden, because that is one of the main money-making things for her career, I guess you could say. But we did end up getting her to having an excess of 10,000 simoleons, which was amazing, and that gave us plenty of cash to play around with to make her a nice house. So first off, I was thinking I might actually make her a 4x4 house, because obviously they're very cheap and covers everything that she sort of needs. But then, 10,000 is quite a lot of money, and we also had a lot of the counters and things that she already would need anyway. It's like, well, we could actually just build her a nice little house. So when I was playing off camera, I came up with this idea of getting the roof to actually overhang like you just saw. And then I was like, well, you know what, we could actually build a little bit at the back. And it just sort of snowballed from there. So I ended up getting a design that was sort of like this. And yeah, just replicating it here, and hopefully you guys like what we've wound up with. But yeah, so with the exterior, I'm using a lot of black and white. It makes it look very modern. It's obviously a very modern shape, but here you can see I'm also using a lot of natural textures, because I also wanted to keep it a little bit softer, because as mentioned, she has a lot of plants and things. So I just wanted to sort of reference that maybe it's reclaimed wood, and she's a little bit of an eco-sim, just a little bit, but she's also in the social media career, she's very much a techie. So yeah, I wanted something that was kind of a blending of those two worlds. And one of the good things about this house too is because this is for a challenge, it does lend itself to being renovated very easily. So I could, at any point, add in more bedrooms to this. I could, go and add an extra level, because I do plan on keeping the series ongoing and potentially taking the, Rags to Riches to the Rosebud. So that will go on for many generations. This is not going to be a mini series. This is going to be a longer thing. So we need room for other Sims. But for now, this should be fine for Skyler, and hopefully another sim in the near future. We'll have to go to more romance festivals, maybe. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I wanted to sort of give it a little bit more of a kind of funky vibe. That's why I've got that really nice bench out the back there, and sort of a colourful kitchen. But I didn't want to make it gaudy. That was something that I had in the back of my mind. I wanted lots of color, but not in a really in-your-face, ostentatious kind of no. I just couldn't do that. It doesn't fit with her. But yeah, so a lot of the furniture was definitely the cheaper of the bunch. If I end up putting this on the gallery, it's not on the gallery at the moment, but if I do end up putting this on the gallery, I will upgrade the counters and things to nicer ones, and I'll probably upgrade the stove and the fridge and stuff. Just little things where I tried to make our budget go as far as I possibly could, because as much as 10k is a lot, in some cases it's really not, and I'm used to not building on a budget. It's a nice challenge, but I'm so used to just going, oh, well, that costs 5,000 simoleons, I'll just stick it in there, it doesn't matter. Whereas here, be like, oh, that is half my budget, I cannot justify that, let's not do that. And that's another reason why she still has the really basic computer and the really basic TV, because it gets the job done. But yeah, it's something to work towards. She can work towards having the good stuff. But yeah, if you do want to have this on the gallery, if you do want me to upload it, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah. So what do we end up doing inside other than this? I think we end up putting in a bookshelf. Oh yes, she ends up having a really nice dresser there. I thought that blue matched really well with the top of the side table there. And there's a kind of similar color in that poster in the bedroom as well, so it's sort of all matched without being too matchy-matchy. Now, one of the really cool things about the way that the garden was put together is because all of these plants are active plants, I guess is the best way to describe them. They have a purpose. It was quite easy to integrate them into the landscaping, and it was basically free. It was free landscaping, and all I needed to do to sort of tidy it up was to use the terrain paints, and guess what? They're free too! It was a very, very cheap landscaping. We do end up sticking in some flowers and some trees and things at some point, but for the most part, I was able to do this relatively inexpensively, which is good. I'm gonna have to give myself more challenges like this where I do have to sort of think a little bit more about the choices that I'm making. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Just trying to think what else I ended up doing. Because this is such a small build, it's like, I don't know, what else did I do? What else did I do? Yeah, I think that's kind of it. So I'll just skip to after we've done all of the terrain painting, because that does take quite a while. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a short one. If you have any suggestions for other things that I should build, please let me know down below. And do check out the Let's Play, because it's fun. Alright, have a fantastic day!